We do have a great segment for you. Amity recently talked to antiques expert Dr. Lori, and she appraised some antiques that were sent in from viewers and Amity herself.
First, we're going to start with this oil painting from Juliet. Apparently, she collects antiques, but doesn't quite know much about this painting. We hoped you could help us.
This is a great piece and a very characteristic piece. So this particular piece is an oil painting by an artist named Paul Blaine Henry. Paul Blaine Henry lived from 1932 to 1999, and he was mainly a California artist. He was very well known for having commissioned by the likes of John Wayne and Frank Sinatra, and Princess Margaret of Great Britain. So a really, really sort of high profile painter to the celebrities. This piece is pretty characteristic of his very bright style of about the 1960s or so. So it's in a nice frame. It's in good condition. It is signed. And what do you think it's worth? Take a guess, Am.
Maybe $2,000?
Maybe $850. It's small size.
Oh, it's
so
small.
large.
Okay, it's small. I see that.
Right.
Okay.
Larger size would be closer to the $2,000 mark, but good guess.
Okay. All right. Okay, good. So this is why I'm going to go antiquing with you and no one else.
Okay.
All right. Our
Original
next
artwork
is a very, very old record player from Germany. So Yvonne, who works here at King 5, says her dad received this as a barter in the 1980s. He had done some construction work for a man on Whidbey Island, and the payment was this record player. So what do you think of this?
First of all, it's a portable record player. And while the family history might say it's German, it's actually Austrian. It's made in Vienna. And it's made by a relatively well-known manufacturer named Artlet. And Artlet actually created this piece around circa 1900. It also has what was innovative, which was the carrying case with the records on the other side. That was kind of a cool thing in the early 1900s. Value on this, $450 is what it's worth.
I was going to say 1,000. All right.
Okay.
Okay. So our next item, medical innovations of the past and all these things. And we actually got this one from a woman named Jessica, who's an antique collector herself. She found this very interesting diabetic sterilizer in its original box. She found it in an estate sale. I just think this is so fascinating.
This piece is from the 1950s. Original box will always increase value. This particular piece is to sterilize the needles, so of course good for diabetics. Today we have so much more innovation. We don't really use these types of things as much, but I would say value on it about $50 because it's not a widespread, an object that a broad market really is vying for. It's not like there's a lot of demand for it, but it's interesting and it's a great conversation piece.
It really is. So a niche product, but very cool.
Yeah.
We have another sort of gramophone here. We've got this phonograph that one of our producers at Evening, Eric, has. Apparently, this is an Edison standard phonograph, Type D.
Yep.
Bought it in Spokane in the mid-90s for $300. Says it still works. What do you think of this?
$300 in the 90s was a pretty good price for it then.
Yeah.
Still works is important, and all of the accessories are important. So anytime you have pieces that go with it, it's important to keep those intact.
Okay.
So he has the horn, which is the speaker. He has the cylinders, which actually play. He has the cover, so we can move it from place to place without getting dust around the needles and such. It's really a nice piece. Thomas Edison from New Jersey, the big innovation of the early 20th century. What's your guess?
1,500?
1,500? 1,200.
All right, good. Okay, closer.
Very close.
You're learning me quick. Okay.
Okay, one more.
All right, my final product was something I was just gifted by my grandmother. Apparently, they were going through some jewelry and found a ring from my great-grandmother who died several years ago. She was originally born in Sicily, and I don't know anything about the origin, so I thought, hey, I'll have Dr. Lori take a look.
All right. Is there a mark on the ring?
Looks like it's kind of faded, but it says 750.
750 is the European mark for 18 karat gold. Probably an Italian ring. And by the style of it, it looks like it's from the 1930s, made in Italy for the setting. The setting is called an oval halo, right? Because the ring actually has, of course, a halo of emeralds around the exterior and diamonds in the interior. And the other aspect of it that tells me that it's Italian is, of course, the manner of the cocktail ring. Very elongated for someone with sizable hands. Okay.
We have big old thick Italian hands.
Me too. So basically you're looking at that. And it's in beautiful condition. Of course, it goes by the clarity, the color, the carat weight of the diamonds. And then, of course, the quality of the emeralds. The emeralds are not supposed to be very clear. They're supposed to be what we would consider dense. Very nice coloration of all of it. They sparkle. They have great fire. Those diamonds do. And what do you think your ring's worth?
I don't even know what I would guess for this.
Value on this is about $5,000. It's 18 karat gold. It's Art Deco. It's very in vogue right now. And it's a beautiful piece. And you should wear it. I tell everybody, wear the vintage and antique jewelry. Just make sure you have a good jeweler. Check for the security of it. Make sure that the prongs are strong and set and tight. Make sure that it fits you. Don't be wearing something that's too big for you. Have it sized. Don't worry about that. But wear it, and enjoy it. It's a beautiful ring.
Oh my gosh, that's so great. I love that ring, Amity, and thank you to Dr. Lori.